Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Tuesday, January 9, General Hospital spoilers tease that Sonny Corinthos considered leaving after thinking twice about paying Carly Spencer a visit to offer his sorrow, but she embraced him. Sonny volunteered to assist Donna and Avery Corinthos in learning of Bobby Spencer's, Jacqueline Zeman, passing when Carly brought him inside Kelly's. Despite the complexity of Bobby's relationship with Sonny, he acknowledged that he respected her relationship with Carly and that he had drawn inspiration from it for his own relationship with Mike Corbin. After a trying night, Carly thought about how happy she was to have Drew Kane's support. Sonny admitted that it must have been more difficult after Nina Corinthos arrived. Carly attempted to sidestep the conversation about Nina, that she told Sonny that she was sorry if he wasn't happy, and that she wanted him to be happy. Carly acknowledged that he lost his temper, and that it didn't help when he saw Sonny's broken knuckles. Sonny was encouraged to lock up as he departed after Carly commended him for listening to her and showing there. Carly did, in fact, close the door behind Sonny and look up as she declares her love for Bobby. Gregory Chase was shown pictures from their skydiving excursion at the Invader by Alexis Davis, who also recommended that they get certified so they could jump alone. Gregory apologized, saying he really only wanted to talk about the lip lock and had other things he wanted to cross off his bucket list. Gregory was sorry to have put Alexis in that situation and believed that her response was a kiss of compassion, even though he thought Alexis was smart and attractive. Gregory questioned whether Alexis would have kissed him again if he hadn't been ill when she objected. Since Alexis couldn't reverse what she had learned about Gregory's condition, she was unable to respond with a hypothetical. Finally, Gregory acknowledged that in order for Alexis to be his friend and dependable, he needed her. Dan Falconeri called Ava Jerome to the PCPD after Esme Prince admitted to breaking into Windermere. In an attempt to mediate the situation and maybe avoid going to court, Laura Collins hoped that Ava would listen to Esme. Esme acknowledged that she broke into Windermere with the intention of returning to the location where she was imprisoned and recovering her memory. Ava questioned whether it would work, but Esme insisted she was still lost and apologized for the break-in. Ava told Dante she wanted to file charges after determining Esme would only receive a slap on the wrist in any case. Since Laura had promised to let her go free, Esme lost it when Dante arrested her. Laura made an effort to convince Ava, but she refused to budge and insisted that Esme suffer the penalties. Laura appeared upset as a terrified Esme was carried away in handcuffs. Marshall Ashford became enraged with Stella Henry at GH for her lack of enthusiasm for Curtis Ashford's surgery. But in a private chat with TJ Ashford, Taj Bello, Marshall acknowledged that Stella was only expressing his thoughts. After acting as though Curtis knew what he was doing and downplaying the risks, Marshall eventually apologized to Stella. Stella said that was all right, but when Marshall brought up their spark and asked her about it, she started to feel uneasy. Trina Robinson also told Stella that Spencer Cassadine had agreed to accompany her on her study abroad chance at the Sorbonne. Stella encouraged Trina to take advantage of this chance because Curtis had a large support structure, even though Trina had expected Stella would advise her to stay in Port Charles and concentrate on her family. 3 of the 25 patients who had undergone the experimental surgery have found success, according to a doctor who conversed with Curtis and Portia Robinson in the interim. Curtis convinced Portia to speak with him in private after she became anxious about the risks and the odds. He made it clear that he wouldn't proceed if they weren't in agreement. Curtis made a suggestion that the research might benefit someone else in the future, even if it didn't work out for him. Still, Curtis maintained that what mattered most was Portia and his family. When the doctor came back, Curtis almost pulled out of the treatment, but Portia reassured him that her husband was prepared. Marshall, Stella, Trina, TJ, and Portia gave Curtis a lot of support as he was taken into the surgery room. Curtis's medical team started working in the OR in the hopes of getting him back on his feet. According to General Hospital spoilers, Curtis' future is in jeopardy. Check back for updates to see whether any positive General Hospital teasers for Wednesday, January 10. Bobby Spencer's send-off will begin in part 1, so everyone will congregate at the church to bid farewell. Lucas Jones, who will come for Bobby's burial and lament the passing of his adopted mother, is one of them. The program honors both Bobby and Jacqueline Zeman, and Lucas will have some endearing moments with Carly Spencer and other celebrities. Maxie Jones will talk with Anna Devane and Felicia Scorpio. Christina Wagner, once she gets to the service and has a personal memory of Bobby. Felicia will view Maxie's ability to preserve that time in her memory as a blessing since it allows her to have Bobby near to her heart. Tracy Quartermain will propose that Bobby call a ceasefire on this serious occasion, despite the fact that she and Lucy Coe usually argue whenever they are in the same room. Lucy will come around as they reflect on Bobby's life and mourn her departure. Laura Collins will speak on how it was an honor to get to know Bobby at the memorial. Laura is going to miss Bobby, and she will talk to the other participants of the funeral about it. Scott Baldwin will also comment about how Bobby is the greatest of everything. When Carly gets to speak, she will acknowledge that life is much different without her mother. There will be poignant moments when Bobby's pallbearers bring in the casket because of Drew Kane's use of his connections to expedite Bobby's return home. It will be good to see Felix again, even though it's for something as tragic as this burial. GH fans may anticipate that Felix Dubois will also attend the funeral and offer his condolences. Not to add, there will be an exciting twist in Wednesday's show. Carly and Felicia will speak with an unknown person on some top-secret business that Bobby was unable to finish in Amsterdam. In this Amsterdam plot, Ellie Darcy Alden is supposed to play a character named Cornelia, while Elise Robertson would eventually appear as a character named Fank. Stay in for more on the news that Felicia and Carly will discover as they travel to Amsterdam for the second installment of Bobby's tribute, according to General Hospital spoilers. According to General Hospital teasers, Jason Morgan will finally return to Port Charles. This revelation will have an impact on several of the characters on the show, most notably Carly Spencer. When Jason reappears alive and well, Carly will probably be the happiest person alive. Viewers will be curious to see what Jason's return means for Carly and Drew Kane's relationship in light of this. The possibility exists that before Jason resurfaces, Drew and Carly's romance will end. We are aware that Carly and Drew will soon face some challenges that will truly try their relationship. But since Carly and Drew are willing to work through their issues, let's entertain the possibility that they will still be together when Jason reappears. It's simple to see Carly turning back toward Jason and falling in love with him again. If Jason returns home and wins the love of the lady he adores, how will Drew feel? Considering what transpired the last time Jason returned from the grave, Drew might get a feeling of déjà vu. Viewers of GA will remember how all the memory mapping turmoil made Drew think he was Jason. Drew had a serious issue with Jason because, upon Jason's initial return, he seemed to be a fraud. Ultimately, Drew parted ways with Sam McCall and let Jason have her after it was established that he was the real deal. Though things between Jason and Sam didn't work out in the end, Jason's return cost Drew a much-loved lady. Drew will be upset if Jason returns home and uses their well-known magnetic pull to draw Carly away now that they are together. Maybe Drew will lose it and tell him that Jason has taken too much from him. Naturally, Jason is not to blame for being mistakenly believed to be dead multiple times. Jason seems to constantly finding himself in circumstances that require him to make a significant comeback. Drew will simply have to handle that and any fallout. According to General Hospital teasers, Carly may become the focal point of Jason and Drew's rekindled feud. Stay in for more on all the drama that's coming up. Thanks for watching if you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.